Well, when you realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold the championship belt. Now this moment, he has got to lock in for 45 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience and believes is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. This is by night's end. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight game.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that in our welterweight championship matchup here tonight.
Yes.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now it is the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now in his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Just out of range with that right hand. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position. Big ground and pound.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Muhammad's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John. half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard. Trying for a submission now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, that has got to be it. No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. Fight was done. He has to fight on.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man's hand. Another takedown lands.
Now the hammer fist here by Muhammad.
He passed the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah, that was a slick transition.
All right, north-south position. Now we'll see who transitions first. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Beautiful strike. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Big hook. Bleeding now. Nasty cut on his nose. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits the double leg.
Oh, nice punch there by Belal Muhammad.
Good jab there by the champion.
15 seconds. Oh, hammer fist here by Muhammad.
Nice defense.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. It certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Round two underway. Oh, he blocked that shot and lands the hook on the counter. Clipped him with the right hand there.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
А?
Oh, nice jab.
Я дивлюся топ машин до $6000.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights
Да,
ago.
иди сразу
Blood is
купайся,
flowing
сразу
from
себе
that
дела.
cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time US Olympian yourself with some hands.
Team?
You can follow
can fall in love with the striking. But he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing field. Oh, he has a choke. That guillotine is tight.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. This is a terrible position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Muhammad's in half guard now. 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do?
Looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission deep. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, right in the mouth. Beautiful transition.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I know good grappling match. These fighters came to see knocking out.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch now, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here. And
oh, nice double leg, yes.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Quick jab. Muhammad's cheek looks like it's hot here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Back and forth we go.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up, and he did that beautifully.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Muhammad's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Дякую вам за те, що були зі мною.
Вітайте, підписуйтесь, лайк, коментарі.
Рухаємось вперед, всім видно допомогти. На сьогоднішній день я приблизно це 2000.
Relentless pressure from the top by Belal Muhammad. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Які потрапляють в наш список по причині, що вони входять в нинішній список Open Aston Match, який випускалося з 2004 по 2007 рік, з 2005 по 2014 рік представлені цієї моделі. На даний момент
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
На сьогоднішній день продажу є приблизно 1200 автомобілів. Ціна на них від 3 до 7 тисяч доларів. Дизель
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
з об'ємом 1,5 літрів
Oh, how good was that
250
combo there? Really
з
doing a
об'ємом
nice job
9
putting his
літрів
shots together now. Straight right hand now, just misses. there's a takedown attempt.
That left hook is crazy. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Beautiful timing display there. Nice takedown lands.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Might be a submission attempt here,
I mean,
champ.
you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across,
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
these guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Muhammad gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into a great timing on that double leg.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Кажи, що там.
Muhammad's in half guard. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there.
Ibu.
And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, side control now. All right, he's got him in the north-south.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to the ring.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, signifying the end of the round. Man, his nose is mangled. It's severely cut up right now. I think the fight could end at any moment. We'll see what the cut man can do here. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your own desire to win a fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, Jay, and they appreciate high-level grappling. And that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. And it's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Knee on belly. He's weighted down protocol. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here.
I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Muhammad's back to the side control now.
Oh, right into mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and, you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. Shows again, he got his opponent hurt, and he has been on that cut the entire time. Great job.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Submission.
Leg kick. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back home.
Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right from the target. He passes to half guard.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him.
A lot of blood now, and yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose, pushing it back. You see the blood coming down the face into the mouth. But it should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
Yeah, and he wants to continue, but he will not be afforded that opportunity. So that is it. Fans don't like it, but the doctor has to protect the fighters. Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still